Tired of broken street glass, not getting no rest unless the baby sleep. Even then seems like we're trying to grieve. Tired of paying taxes, sending emails and faxes. Tired of crooked cops, tired of black folk complaining the crime don't stop. I wanna go to a place where lovers go, do the things that lovers do. No stress, a sweet caress from me to you. I wanna do the things we used to do, say the things we used to say. Just like that, every day, all day. Far away from here, far away from here. Just jump in a taxi cab, pack a bag and get away fast. Far away from here, far away from here, far away from here. Just jump in a taxi cab, pack a bag and get away fast. Tired of late subway trains, tired of undeserved fame, tired of watching something on the TV doing nothing. I'd rather be looking at you, I'd rather be living with you. I don't wanna forget all the love we captured the day we met. I wanna go to a place where lovers go, do the things that lovers do. No stress, a sweet caress from me to you. I wanna do the things we used to do, say the things we used to say. Just say every day, all day. Far away from here, far away from here, far away from here. Just jump in a taxi cab, pack your bags and get away fast. Far away from here, far away from here, far away from here. Just jump in a taxi cab, pack your bag and get away fast. Far away from here, just jump in a taxi cab, pack the bag and get away fast. Good evening, good evening. Fix my cards. Starting all off upright. Bear with me. Hold on. Just enjoy the music until I'm ready to begin. Just jump in a taxi cab, pack a bag and get away fast. Far away from here, far away from here. Just jump in a taxi cab, pack a bag and get away fast. About to play an oldie but a goodie. I need to just do a playlist, which I have one, but oh shit. Hold on. Okay. It is.
I saw them function here in Cleveland, Ohio at the Caramel Theater on a Saturday, some kind of event they was having one summer. And they was out there performing little, mini concert. And we had a ball. I know I did. And when they started this, everybody went, one night, can't sleep, to her, to we gotta call me. Hey. Don't dial that number. No one answers till 2 o'clock. But if by chance you let me come over, I wanna see you, baby. So, if anybody ever has a request that you want to hear, a song you want to hear, you can put it in the my comment section. The comment section, like maybe under the community tab. Man, I really want to see you too. It's just that someone's over, and baby, I really wanna be with you. Be with you. Oh yeah. Said you would be here. I love you. If you want that special lover, you turn to another. That's the way it goes. So, I have a friend, and we always talk about the more tarot decks and oracle cards we want to get. She's got a pretty good collection. She's got some of those nature, kind of nature cards. I don't do well with those. I don't know, just something about it, just like, I don't like resonate with them too well. I said I might get a pack one day and just see, but if anybody has any suggestions, you are more than welcome to offer them in the comment section of my community tab. Okay, bullshitters need not respond. Breauna Jewell Bellamy. So don't come with under your fake accounts like you do, trying to be all nice and shit. Don't say shit. Don't come over here. I know you're fucking energy, bitch. And I know when you're trying to be all sweet and kind, I'm like, this is this bitch. If you want that special lover, that's the way it goes on Love Stream. You don't need no ticket to ride. Now, I said it before. I like those decks I see some readers use. They make them up themselves on the index cards. I like that shit. You know what I'm saying? And some of them, I see some big ass stacks. I'm like, I couldn't even think of all of that shit right there. I think I tried to do it one time. I got stumped. Shit, I was like, shit, I don't know. I gave up on it. If there is ever a reader out there who has a deck of their own, you can get them that they made. You can get them what is it when they oh shit, you know what I'm talking about. When they get covered with like the plastic like wrap or whatever, I can't think what it's called right now, laminated, and I will buy a stack from you because I love those. I mean, it's just like some of the stuff I see, I'll be like, I wouldn't even thought of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Okay, and I think I'm going to play. I'm gonna play this motherfucker here for Pissies, since he likes this artist. It's sitting right there, Pissies. Like Pissies! That's his shit. But anyway, yeah, because a lot of that stuff on there, those some of the readers, I was like, I wouldn't have even thought of that shit. Especially some of it as thick as the stacks did. So anybody ever done, I will pay you. I will pay you for the motherfuckers. Not taking your copy, you make another copy and laminate them. And if I buy them, I will sure attribute it to you. And she ain't got no subs. She ain't got a big channel. Anybody gonna see that shit? Yeah, I hear you. Looks like another love TKO. Think I better let it go. Let it go. Looks like another love TKO. Take control of the love, or to control of me. Cause I lose all sense of time and never change mine. Bumps and the bruises of all the things of a two-time lose. Try to move on, hold on, my faith is gone. It's just another sad song. So whenever I light incense, I think about when I was in college, my junior year. We lived in a co-ed dorm. I mean, we had a ball in that motherfucker, okay? And this girl that used to hang out, come to our room and hang out, we became roommates later. She stand there like the incense and do all this all around her head and shit, you know. We just have fun in that motherfucking room, okay? Miss those days, boy. She did something devastating to me. I'll talk about that another day. Try to take control of the love. My room, our room, Sutton Plaza. The male dorms, the bottom floors, the girls were up top. Is that how it was? Yeah, I think. And we used to have these card games all the time. You know, it's just our room. They would come to our room for card games. And I used to throw little parties for my friends, their birthday parties. When birthday would come around, I put together a little birthday party, you know. We just had a nice time, getting high, everything, you know, smoking weed, going to the back room, which was my room. We packed back there, everybody sitting on the floor with the towel up to the door. And the funny thing is, right across the hall from our room was a resident assistant. Finally, one day, we stopped putting the towel up to the door and going to the back of my room, to the back, which was my room, because, like, that bitch don't care. That bitch is trying to graduate from a graduate school. Looks like another love TKO. So we go ahead and get started. Okay. Before I get into Jewell Bellamy's public reading, her free public reading, bitch, you don't ever have to come back to my app. Never a day in your life, because I'm going to give you all your readings right here, bitch. Okay? So you can hold on to them little $12, $15, $18, or however much they charge. Okay? Which, you know, they was already giving us under half. And then, I don't know, quite a while ago, they went lower than that. It's like, goddamn. But that money adds up quick. It adds up quick. It's just a matter of turning on that motherfucker and going to work. And there's some people on there, that's their full-time gig. And they boast that it's people up in on there making either very close to six figures or six figures. I can't remember. I'm not one of those people because, you know, I haven't worked it like that. They had these contests and shit, you know, these sales. And I'll play that real quick. And they had these contests, you know, whoever get the most a specific, you know, reading, they get $500. First place, second place, I don't know, like $350 or something like that. Next place, $100. There be people on there, 24-hour sale. They'd be on there doing like, what was 119 of just that one specific kind of reading. I'm like, goddamn, bitch, you had to be up all day, all night long. Now, don't get me wrong, it's been times where I've been hit like bam, 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 like whoa, you know. And then I've had calls where, I mean, like that one specific reading, people be hitting me back. You know, you just don't know when it's going to happen. Well, I don't pay attention. It could be the time of year or something like that. But I don't, because they say generally, like around January, Christmas is kind of quiet. You know, of course, after Christmas, you know, people don't spend their money and all of that kind of thing. So I never really pay attention. But I've had people... They'll have your motherfucking ass on the call all goddamn day. I had one man spend about, and this was within my first year. How much did he spend? He spent about $500 on a call on a reading, okay? And he kept calling me back, like, wow, you know? So you just never know, you know, what's going to happen. Then you have some days that motherfucker doesn't ring. You don't get no call, you don't get no hit, you don't get nothing. But those people, and I have, because they used to have a advisors forum. So they finally got an advisor, because I'm on two other ones. Okay, I really don't be on those, but they have advisor forums, you know, and I wish that this one did. I really like this one. So they finally got an advisors forum, and it ain't too many people talking in there, you know, like I thought it would be, probably in time, because they never had one, and this app has been around for years. Matter of fact, the year before I got on there, I met this guy in the front of a convenience store, and we just started talking, and I just told him that I did tarot readings, and he told me about it, and I didn't even try to get on there. I was like, okay, thank you, you know, for letting me know. I didn't even try to get on there. I don't even know, it was like a year later, you know, same time of year, you know, that I had, you know, you gotta, I don't know about all of them. I think one of them I didn't have to, but this one for sure, you know, they kind of like test you, you know, like you apply, you have your little kind of interview like, and they test you, you know, you have to do this reading or whatever. So I like it, you know, and I like the freedom and the flexibility of it, you know. I've had it's so funny how people come in, because I've had people, like when I first started, I would see them all the time. You know, matter of fact, one I was thinking about yesterday, like, man, I ain't heard from her in a long time, but she would come all the time, you know. And then I have another one that was coming a lot, and she would never give me a review, but she kept coming and coming and coming. I want to ask you, can't you give me a review? You keep coming. Like she would, and I don't like to ask people for no review, but she kept coming. Like sometimes she would get like 4 readings, like back to back within one night. And I'm like, damn. Well, come to find out, and I found out like a year later, maybe like a year and a half later, she's a reader on there herself. So we can't, you know, when we get readings from one another, we can't give each other reviews. I didn't know she was a reader on there. And she's real good. She's really young, you know, she's real good, you know. And I love how so many different, sometimes I just go through and look at all the readers and their profiles and whatnot, and see the different tools they use, and some don't use no tools at all. Like she's one, she doesn't use any tools at all, you know. I just think it's just interesting. It's fun to me. I enjoy every minute of it. This is the shit that they was trying to get me to stop me from doing, which I don't fucking know why. Maybe because when I started doing it, the floodgates open. It's something I wanted to do years ago. I made the mistake of telling Bleed. I made the mistake of telling Bleed. I was like, I told her one time, I said, you know, I really would love to read tarot. I would love to do that full time, you know. And, you know, I hadn't talked to the bitch or whatever. Next thing I know, this bitch had started her whole tarot thing, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if she had a website or anything, but she didn't continue on with it as far as I know. But see, this is what I'm saying to people, when people that copy off of people and they want to be somebody else, it's like you're going to do that shit for a hot second. You're not going to really do it like for a lifetime, because it's not really in you to do. It's not in your heart to do. You just trying to copy off somebody and do what they do. And that shit don't work. I mean, that's like, just follow your own thing, you know. Maybe you think it's a fucking good idea. If you resonate with it for real, then you probably will stick with it, you know. But if you don't, you're just trying to just copy off of somebody, then hell no, you ain't gonna resonate. You ain't gonna keep on doing the shit. You ain't resonate with shit. You don't want to keep on doing it. Okay, you just want to tear somebody else the fuck down. But anyway, let me find my little, what is it, you know what I'm talking about, my meditation stuff that I play all the time. Right. All right. Home to you. Okay. Okay. So this is like I said, I don't know why they didn't want me to do this. They want to try to stop me from doing this. Like, you know, Jewell Bellamy said, I stopped that business, you know, and all of that kind of thing. I was like, wow, what is the big fucking deal? You know, when I first went public doing readings, because I had been doing them, but not publicly, not tarot readings. I didn't really start messing around with tarot myself, you know, as a reader, until right before I started my first YouTube channel, which was in 2019. So I had been doing, but you know, they didn't know. I mean, like Lee knew, because she would call me all the time for a reading. She, you know, we would read one for one another, and another person. But these are people that I kind of taught them how to tap in intuitively without the use of a tool. Okay, and bitch, don't sit over there with your all mad and shit, because I did. Okay, and you know I did. And I guess since you told everybody you bet me and I stole from you and all that kind of shit, I ain't talking about Breauna Jewell Bellamy. I'm talking about bleeding. You know, you don't want the truth to come out, but it is the fucking truth. But any fucking way. And so now it's just like, you know, I'm like, I will never do that again. Two people that, you know, I kind of, her and another person, she's like, Nikki, I don't know how to do that. We were talking one day. She was like, I just don't know how to do that. I was like, yes, you do. I said, you do it. When we, in our conversations, you just maybe don't realize it. So when I kind of, hold on, let me drop my cards. So when I, you know, showed her, made her aware of it, you know, she was real good. But these are people that did all kind of black magic witchcraft over you and shit. I was like, you know what? I will never do that shit again. Can you teach me? You know, or without not without some real well, see, I was at a time too, you know, I learned a lot since then. I was at a time too, I trusted these people, you know. The one was supposed to be a cousin, and the other one, well, whatever, called me, asked me, you know, and all that shit. Will you be my friend? You know, it's like, okay, bitch. I don't usually make friends like that. I usually just let flow. But sure, okay. But I don't think the girl, I don't know, had no agenda. Shit, but I don't fucking know. It's in the past. But I realize now, no, not without payment. Okay. Not without me doing some real in-depth spiritual work to see who and what the fuck you are. And then listening to my first mind, my intuition. It didn't come to me that either one of those people would do that, though. You understand what I'm saying? But again, you know, you learn a lot, you grow a lot. Just like with Breauna Jewell Bellamy, with the reading I gave her, the Venus thing for the work to do, and then, you know, all her shit. It's so interesting. That's the most interesting thing to me, you know. But anyway, It's like, being mad at God for teaching you something. You understand? Oh, the God teach you something, you jealous of God and whatever, what you gonna do? Go kick God's ass. But basically that's what you're trying to do. But anyway, we're gonna, move on. Now, I'm gonna say this real quick. Okay. Hold on. I had a very interesting visitation last night. Person came to visit me in my dreams. And that's okay, because it just showed me that I'm like, okay, you watch my channel. And I really like your energy. I think you're funny. Okay. And I don't mean in a condescending way. Okay. You got a lot of personality. And it's I kind of feel like, at least from my personal experience, from what I experienced last night, it was inviting. It was the only one thing you did that I was like, don't do that. No, I don't want you touching me. You know what I'm saying? Not with, don't touch me. But I'm not quite sure. I think I kind of know what you're looking for, and I really don't like when people do that. I don't understand why people choose to visit you and talk to you through dream infiltration. I don't understand that, as opposed to just reaching out to you here. I got my email up there. I don't understand that. I don't like that. Okay, but I've had people do it quite a bit. The majority of the time people do it is to be malevolent. But there are times that people do it not to be malevolent. Just to maybe visit, talk, okay, I'm not going into all kind of details. So I did not get the energy that this person, if you're watching, was malevolent in any way, shape, or form. I thought I liked your energy, but I know there are others around who don't like your energy. Okay. So I just kind of feel you want to be mindful and careful. And I feel like you might know that, but the way that you presented yourself, I'm not quite sure that you are aware, because there were energies around that. I don't know. I kind of feel like they think you've done something to them, and maybe you have. Shit, I don't fucking know. Okay, but you would want to watch yourself and watch your back. But as far as your visiting me, that was all fine. I just didn't like when you when you put your hands up here trying to touch my head. Don't do that. But so I just wanted to express that. But I just don't understand why people just can't. I don't understand. Reach out to you just on a material realm. Maybe sometimes, and I'm not saying me specifically, I'm sure others have experienced that. Maybe sometimes people are intimidated, maybe they're afraid, maybe they don't know how to approach you or whatever. But I just kind of feel like that's like a violation. I had I met this sister one time, and she is, what you all say, soul tribe. She is most definitely that. And she had a class one time. I was in her class, and some of the students were a little too, after the class, or even during the class, but definitely after class, were too kind of like needy. So they were pulling on her energy, and it was really getting on her fucking nerves. So she was trying to go into the dream state to try to pick up some information about what exactly was going on, and she asked me to meet her there. It was the wildest shit ever. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, okay, how do I do that? She said, just before you go to bed, just say that you're going to meet me, her name, such or whatever. And I said, okay. And I did. Man, oh man, it was so wild. All I know is I looked up. It was like at a house party. I looked up and I saw her, and I tapped her. I was like, hey. And she looked at me. She said, hey. It was just so weird, so surreal. You know what I'm saying? I loved it. I didn't, I don't know what you call it, astral projection, you know, because that's something that has always that kind of used to put a little fear in me, because when I was younger, lady who raised me, she you know, grew up in church. She was my pastor's secretary. So she used to go to the Christian bookstore all the time, pick up supplies and shit. You know, and I was always very curious. I would get books and Christian comic books and all kind of books. And there was this one book. I got this book. I was probably like 12 years old. I probably well, I kind of want to say I shouldn't have been reading the book, but without guidance, you know. But it talked a lot about that astral projection and whatnot. But of course, all of that stuff, all of those things, of course, it was from a Christian perspective. They were saying that all of the shit was evil. You know what I'm saying? And I thought it was so strange. You know, I was just like, how a person do that? You know what I'm saying? How you project yourself out of your body? How do you go out of your body? And I remember they did talk about that scripture. I want to say, I know it's in the Old Testament. I don't know if it's in Numbers. I can't remember where it is, but the silver cord, okay, that, you know, your belly button, you know, where it extends from, you know, your core, where you project from, and that you don't want to, when you project, because my dad used to do it all the time. So when I got older, he would explain it to me. So you want to be real careful. You don't want that cord to break, right? I don't know. It's just somebody who scared shit out of me. I was like, I'm not doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? And my sibling, I went to visit his house one time. We was married to his first wife. He had a book on it in his library, and I said, "What you doing with that right there?" I should have known right there something was up, because I had never heard him talk about any of this type of shit before. You know what I'm saying? And he just kind of looked at me and laughed. But nevertheless, so one time my uncle, we were at my dad's house. I think it was like for a holiday, Thanksgiving or Christmas, something, Christmas dinner. And my uncle was talking about, he said, you know, because my dad was into that kind of thing, but my uncle wasn't. And he said, you know, something happened to me last night. He said, it's just like, he said it seemed like I was just out of my body. He said, and he went through all four corners of the room, et cetera, et cetera. And my dad was like, oh, you sound like you astral projected out of your body, because a lot of times it happens when people sleep, you know, not on purpose. And my uncle said that when he started to feel like, you know, people feel like you're frozen, like you're fighting or something, like you can't move. And my dad said you probably were going, you know, entering back into your body at that point. And I looked at him, I said, is that what the fuck that is? I said, I've had that a lot, you know. And see, growing up in church and reading all that kind of stuff, they always made you feel like, especially them books, you know, always made you feel like it was the demons. You know what I'm saying? The demons got you, or the demons trying to get you. You know, everything's a fucking demon. If it ain't Christian, it's a demon and Satan, you know, whatever. But anyway, but that's not something I ever purposely did, you know. So when I had that experience with her, it was very interesting, you know. But anyway, I can't even remember why I started talking about that. Anyway, the whole thing with so it's like she told me, come visit, you know, come with me, you know, and I did, you know. So when people just do that, it's just like, you know, it's like such a violation. And then it's like they set up a whole scene. People who know about this, I don't know, but I don't read this shit, I don't study this shit, I don't do this shit, despite what a lying bitch has said, Breauna Jewell Bellamy. And Greenbacky. It's like they set up a whole fucking scene and pull you in it. I'm trying to sleep, number one. I don't want to be in your scene. You know, it's like, if it's not malevolent, what is wrong with 3D material realm communication? What's wrong with that? You know. Now, you might get some visits from people who might not necessarily be able to do that, okay, depending on who the person is, which I've had those experiences as well. That's kind of a little different. I understand, you know, you can't do that. You understand what I'm saying? Maybe, like I said, depending on who the person is, depending on where they are, so on and so forth, you know. And it's like, it's kind of manipulative. You know, just what is it? And I guess, you know, maybe not everybody is as direct, you know, but I just feel like, just tell me what you want. What do you want to talk about? You know, just be honest, you know, who you are and what you what you seek. Because now I'm sitting here left. I was like, okay, that person came to visit, whatever. Very interesting energy. I really like their the way they express themselves and whatnot. But now I'm left to guess. Okay, what do they want? They pull some card. Let me, go into my intuition. I don't want to do all that shit. Just tell me what the fuck you want. What do you want? Because I got a pretty good idea, but I could be wrong or whatever. And I'm not about to go searching you up to try to figure you out to see what could that person possibly want. Just say Kenyatta's intuition at yahoo.com. Confirmation. Kenyatta's intuition at yahoo.com. Hello, my name is. I saw you, your YouTube or whatever, and blah, 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 and blah, blah. And I'm not Breauna Jewell Bellamy. I'm not going to put all your private shit out there to humiliate you. Okay? And to be perfectly honest, I don't want to be invaded like that. For you to come the next time when you feel, okay, now I came once. She know who I am. I'm in her energy or whatever. I can answer this question, or I won't talk to her about this. I don't like that. Just Kenyatta's intuition at yahoo.com. Okay. All right. But nevertheless, I don't like it. Okay. But I didn't find you to be malevolent toward me at all. But it was interesting. I was like, okay, she watched my YouTube channel. Despite, I was talking to someone last night, a very interesting person, a client. Well, I'm a client of his, he's a client of mine. Okay, I offer a service and he offers a service. Okay, so we kind of exchange sometimes. And he was sharing some really, really deep information with me yesterday. And, Lord, that just slipped my mind. Maybe it needed. And the thing of my YouTube channel came up, and what he asked me, I was like, yeah, and it's just like, I made a post one time. I either made a post or talk about a video that I had looked back maybe like a year or so ago at my studio at my videos, and I'm looking at videos that had like 300, 400, 500 views. I was like, what? I never saw this shit before. I should have screenshot the motherfucker. Because the next day I'll go to look, and some of them was below the hundreds. I said, look at this shit. Come on, y'all. Come on. But anyway. And he hit it. He said confirmation. And at first he said, they be fucking with your views, don't you? He's not a content creator. He don't do YouTube or anything. And I was like, well, I kind of think so. I said, I'm not so sure. You know what I'm saying? And when he asked me first, I was like, I'm not so sure. And then I was like, oh my gosh. And I told him what happened. He said, yeah, that's what they do, But anyway, so it's like you never know who's watching. You don't know the true numbers. Some people, they keep you hidden, for various reasons. Sometimes maybe it is, maybe you're speaking too much truth or whatever. And sometimes it's simply who you are. And when I say that, I don't mean in the negative, like, hell, I don't know. You might be from Atlantis or some shit from the future of Atlantis. Come back, goddamn, to try to get everybody on the good foot, to build the future that you come from, and they don't want that, bitch. They know who the fuck you are, goddamn. This bitch can't get, we got to keep this bitch low, But they watching you though. They watching you. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, so I'm not saying it because in the silly talk. Oh, you have low views because and low subs because you have you basically trying to say you ain't saying nothing, don't nobody like you and want to hear you. Hell, the majority of the people don't want to hear the goddamn truth. Let's be real. It came out one of my readings one time I was doing them blackout readings. There's very few humans walking around this motherfucker. Very few left. And then I heard another reader say it a few months after, you know. And just a lot of weird shit on this motherfucking earth right now. Okay, a lot of weird shit. It's like sometimes I'm like, I swear to God, they must have threw us in some fucking kind of time loop, or they done threw us in. Well, definitely that. When then they want to put a label on it, call it what do they call it? What was his name? Mandela effect. Mandela effect my ass. You know, this shit done on fucking not just by happen chance. It's just strange phenomenon. Bullshit. You're doing this shit on purpose, especially with social media, with the advent of social media. Because, like I said before, you know, I remember when I read about the Mandela effect, and I was and the specifics of it, and they were talking about, you know, saying Mandela died whenever it was before the second date they gave, and something just hit me just that quick. Boom. I was like, I remember watching that. I do remember watching the funeral. That shit did already happen. I saw something not that long ago talking about Richard Simmons died. I was like, the motherfucker died already. I remember the shit. And then I saw a few other people in the comments saying, didn't this already happen? Yeah. And it's a few other things, you know. And so it's like, it's real easy, you know, with social media, you know, and everything. A lot of people, you know, ingested, you know. You know, you done close half the bookstores and whatnot because, okay, well, people buying books on Amazon, or are people really buying books anymore? You know, you don't really see too many newspapers anymore. You can go online. I mean, it's just being fed by the machine. Tell me whatever the fuck they want you to hear and believe in. New generations who are fed by the tit of this social media, you know, as opposed to my generation who, you know, we're not fed by the tit of social media. You know, we eating the steak now because we was already fed. You understand what I'm saying? Without it. But it's like a crossover type of a thing, you know. But we're older, you know. In other words, moving on up and out the way, you know. And here's a new generation. You just tell them whatever, anything, any old fucking thing, and anybody can now. Anybody can say whatever. And you know, sometimes you read things and it's like, my God, look at what this person. This is not based in. This is one. Not even the fact of, you know, based. Not the fact that it's not based in anything. It's just fucking wrong. It's just wrong. You know, it ain't about your. I was doing. So I had this cute little girl I used to work with at one of the schools, just as cute as she can be. The little girl was so tiny. She's in 3rd grade. A little Leo. She had a whole lot of sass. Well, she I shouldn't say that. She was very, very smart. And they did have to, what do they call them, the passport forms or whatever, like not the IEP, but the forms sometimes the teachers have to sign for the things that they're working on. And one of the things was how she responded to adults. So I used to love to work with this kid. And, you know, at first students would, I saw one girl, I was like, I want you to sit down and you all both do your work. You know, your teacher said individually. So she came, she said, well, I'm helping her. I said, you are? I said, okay. This is when I first met her. I said, you are? She said, yeah. And then I looked up, I said, wait a minute, are you helping her or are you doing it for her? She said, well, that's how I help her. I said, no, you cannot help her like that. She's got to do the work herself. She can do the work. But so finally I told the little girl, I said, the cute little girl, I said, come up. They're both cute little girls, but the one I'm talking about, I said, come over here, sit with me. Okay. I said, read it. So she read it. I said, Reese, what's the question? She read the question. I said, what's the answer? She told me the answer. I said, this child doesn't need your help. She don't need you to tell her the answer. Real tiny little thing. She was a preemie, a show enough preemie. 3rd grade, by the 3rd grade, she had 8 surgeries. Okay, you would never know. Okay. And so I was talking to one of the teachers. She said, oh, they do that with her because, you know, I think they do it because she's so small, you know. And so the little girl would play on that. They had a math test one time. So I had 4 kids that had to sit with me for the math test. She was one of them. They tried, well, she can't read. I said, the girl can read. She read better than everybody at this table. She read every single question on the test and got all of them right except one. And I looked at the girl one time and she was looking up at me for the test. The one answer she had wrong. I said, now you know you can't fool Miss Lewis, right? She looked, she said, I know. So I'm trying to help her with the answer, help her figure out the answer to what she got wrong. And she said, well, what if it's just my opinion? I said, no, that's not how math works. You know, it's not opinion. And it kind of bothered me. I said, this is the realm we live in right now. You know, your opinion, it ain't your opinion. 1 + 1 does equal 2. It's not your opinion that it could possibly be 3. I'm sorry. And I know, you know, maybe some people may disagree. Not so much the math. Well, I don't want to say not so much the math problem, because I have seen some people argue about that don't have to be the right answer for a particular math problem. No, math is math. It is exact. It's the same everywhere you go. 1 + 1 is going to equal 2. It's not 1 + 1, you know, can equal 2 sometimes, and maybe it can equal 3. It can even equal 10 if it's your opinion that you want it to be. Come on, people. And then people's brains just be scrambled than a motherfucker, you know. And that's when you can control people, because the controllers have the knowledge and they know, and they can tell people any motherfucking thing, design any kind of social ideology, and know exactly how to make people eat it up, fall for it. Because half the people that they put out there to put the new ideology out there, the ridiculous ideology out there, they part of the team. They're not just random folk, you know. People may call them agents, whatever, made and dressed up to, or whatever they are, whatever kind of being they are. It's just some weird fucking energy out here right now. But anyway, let's keep on going. I don't even remember where I was getting to, if I got to my point. And I really, that little girl was something else. Lord. I really like that. Very, very highly intelligent. And I told her, I said, you know all of this work. And she just looked at me. I said, you know this stuff? She said, yeah. I said, well, why are you acting like you don't? When you do. I'm playing folks for the fool. Cause shit, fuck it. Why not? Goddamn. You know, that way I don't have to do no work. Let them do it. She didn't say that. But anyway. So listen, Miss Tanika. Okay. You send people, I put up my post on your motherfucking ass. You another one I'm sick of. Now when you, way back before I had my first channel, you and Pissies, the Mama, Marble, and a couple other people did the dream infiltration. I didn't know that's what that was. I just thought when those kind of dreams, I was like, oh, that was so real. Not long after the nigga put me out the motherfucking gym. I walk in the door, I see the Mama. She said whatever she had to say to me. Okay, all right, okay, yes, ma'am. Is what I said to her. I keep on going. All of a sudden, there's Pissies in a suit and shit, and here you come, serving with a serving platter, getting on his fucking nerves, and probably every goddamn body else talking about, can I have some of your juice? And nigga look at you and got a fucking attitude, got mad as shit. I don't know what y'all's plan and setup was, what that was supposed to be. Bitch, leave me alone, bitch. Now you sent 2 people, no, 3. The man and 2 women. Stalking. Do you think I'm fucking playing with your fucking ass? When I said you're stalking me, you're following me, and you're having other people follow me, and bitch, whatever I have to do, whenever, however, whatever, okay, to convict your ass. To the fullest extent, bitch, I'm going to do that. Can I have some of your juice? And following me. You the one that made them ugly ass bracelets for that goddamn gym. Mad at the motherfucker. I'm trying, let's do a business transaction, motherfucker. You can make all kind of money. I can make glow in the dark bracelets when you do that blackout cardio classes and shit, and you can charge, put something on it, and you know how much you could charge for the goddamn bracelet, and the motherfuckers will buy the shit because it's you made it. Well, because it's you're selling it. If looks could kill, when you saw the nigga talking to me, bitch, the motherfucker would have had a big hole blown out in the back of his head. Bitch, I don't give a fuck. Leave me alone. And for you, Miss C, I knew when you sent the text, I'm reading this shit, I'm like, this is one of Tanika's flying motherfucking monkeys. But I'm just gonna flow with it. Okay, let's flow. And it's been about 2 or 3 days since I heard from you. At least 2 days. Or maybe yesterday. I think, no, the day before yesterday. And that sealed it. I was like, I knew this is one of these bitches, one of her fucking flying motherfucking monkeys. Bitch, don't be dumb. Fuck Tanika. Tanika would get you in trouble. Because she's stupid. Like I said, pissies, these is your women's. These is your women's. You have no control, none, over these bitches. Put a muzzle on the bitch. Tie your hands fucking down in the fucking feet and tell a bitch, sit down and shut the fuck up and leave the bitch alone. I'm hearing it for you get us in more trouble than we're already in for fucking with her ass. I had heard something about that shit about a motherfucker woman following you all over the goddamn place. You don't even see him half time. I'm like, huh? No, I don't. It's you, bitch. You followed me to my place of the. I went in there, and I know you ain't going in nowhere and ask somebody shit, bitch. I was ready to take it. I was like, no, the bitch, no, you didn't. Who did you ask? All right, moving on. We're going to do this reading on Breauna Jewell Bellamy. Look, 53 minutes in. We're going to do this reading on Breauna Jewell Bellamy. So like I said last night, we're going to find out what really happened with the man in Finland. Because we all see, you like to make up stories about people online and try to destroy their life. You did it to me, and you've done it to others. And he made a whole fake profile with your ugly ass talking about this bitch likes to make up stories about people online. So we're gonna see, maybe bring him some justice. See the truth of what really happened. Because you like to you want to destroy people. You find it funny and exhilarating, I'm hearing. Who knows what happened to that man? Let's see. I mean, maybe he did beat your ass. If he did, and that come out, okay, that's what happened. But I seriously doubt that. All right. 2 shuffles. Bitch, Tanika, I promise you, bitch. Don't send nobody else around me. Don't have nobody else text me or no bullshit. Leave me alone, bitch. Fucking weirdo. Another weirdo. 3 of Swords in reverse. Okay. 10 of Pentacles upright. Princess of Pentacles upright. 4 of Cups in reverse. The Death card upright. You're lying. This man did not hurt you the way you said. You've lied. Period, point blank. I mean, this man did not touch you. He did not put his hands on you. He did not lift I'm hearing a feather, or like a finger here. But let's keep on going. Bitch, did you get pregnant? And you talk about, we didn't because you kept saying that. We didn't consummate. Bitch, who cares if you had sex with it's your fucking husband. Who cares if you had sex with your husband or not? Why do you keep saying that? It's completely irrelevant to the rest of your talking points. I'm hearing the word destruction. There was destruction here. That means you tried to destroy his character. Yeah, see. Okay. You got pregnant by this motherfucker. That's why you kept saying, we ain't cosmic marriage, we ain't cosmic marriage, we ain't cosmic marriage. Who cares? It's your fucking husband. Why do you feel the need to say that over and over and over again? You're pregnant here by him. And maybe, let's see. Let me see. Well, this child did not live. I'll just put it like that for the time being. See, bitch, you you probably, I'm thinking that at this point, I'm feeling like, I don't know if there was a miscarriage or if there was an abortion. But I feel like you were happy here. I mean, it's something about just in case. I don't know. I do feel there was happiness here. There was joy here. There was abundance here. And you were happy with him as long as you were, like delved into, I feel like that means, let me see, what does that mean? Delved into, as long as you were taken care of, as long as you were focused on, and there was no other focus. But here comes into play another focus, not just you. It's not what you wanted. Let's continue on. 3 of Cups in reverse. There's that 3 again. 2 of Pentacles upright. 8 of Swords in reverse. 10 of Swords in reverse. Yeah. I feel like, again, like I said, there was happiness, there was joy here. I'm hearing you were satisfied, you were pleased until this comes into play. Until I'm hearing the burdening or burdens, something like that, of of bringing forth a child. You didn't want that. Maybe he didn't either, I'm not sure. But there was that. There was a child here that didn't live. And I'm not saying the child was born and you went somewhere and unalived it. I'm not saying that. Okay. Yeah, so I feel like as a result of that, maybe the news of that or something, I'm hearing something about broke your heart or broke his heart. There were broken hearts here. You didn't want to move in this direction again. You didn't want to delve into this. I don't want a child. I want just the 2 of us. like not a third wheel I'm hearing, okay? I don't think that this oh my Lord. I think this man wanted a child, but not with you. I mean, there were other factors that came into play as well. Not just this issue. Not just the burdening I'm hearing of, I mean, another child. So I don't know if there was another one before this with this person. I don't know. But this has something to do with the birth. Giving birth to a child not wanted. I mean, unknown. It is unknown. It was unknown that there was a child there. This man was not, you see, you did some shit. See, this man wasn't, see, you was a game player, bitch. This man was not going to allow you to mentally entrap him, ensnare, so you could do what you normally do to people, backstab them. He would not allow you to do that to him. I feel like this man was strong, very strong, maybe mentally strong. And you would not be manipulating him with your lies, I'm hearing. Once again, I'm hearing burden to bear. 9 of Swords in reverse. King of Swords, upright. Okay. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. This Breauna Jewell Bellamy's reading. Yeah, this motherfucker, see, like I said, this man was mentally strong. You didn't like that. You didn't like that about him. He saw you, he could see through you and what you were about. I'm hearing details, something strong. Or maybe he was strong with details, picking up on things, seeing things. He knew who you were and he knew what you were about. And you weren't going to sit around here and take this motherfucker, just like I said before. Before, when I was calling you mustard, because at some point, you wanted to get all his money. He was not going to allow you to take and steal. I'm hearing clamor again. Noise. With your noise, your clamoring, your loud, obnoxious self, your loud, obnoxious being. He was not going to allow you to come in and ram, I'm hearing, into his wealth and prosperity. Stolen riches or something like that is what you were after, to take his money. She lost her divinities. Ace of Swords in the reverse. 8 of Wands in the reverse. Justice card in the reverse. All right. Like I said, at the bottom of the deck, 10 of Cups upright. See, there are 2 children here. It was more than just one. And this whole thing led to this. 2 of Cups in reverse. No more love, no more friendship here. Whatever you thought that you were going to do, this man was not going to allow you. I mean, to weaponize it against him or something like that, so you could take his wherewithal, his abundance. I'm hearing his stored riches, wealth. He was not going to allow you to target him, because I'm hearing target practice. Lord have mercy. Okay, or like you were going to use him for target practice or some shit like that, because he saw who you were, he saw what you were about, and there it is. No, you cannot have my abundance, my wealth, my riches. He was not going to allow you to bring that kind of conflict into his life, into his world and realm, and take all his shit. I'm here, I know. That's you, Breauna Jewell Bellamy, your energy. and bring a world, just had this man fucked up in an unfair situation. Because once again, you never want to see yourself for who you truly are. The princess of wands, youth, young, immature, a beginner's mind. You thought you was just going to be able to just do it and do whatever the fuck you were doing here. The specifics of it, I don't know. It's pregnancy thing, 2 children. I don't know. Bitch, I don't give a fuck what you say. It's right here. You're a fucking lie. That's why you kept yelling and screaming every time you talk about the man. He didn't. See, that's the thing. That's what I'm saying. You're so dumb. You reveal what you do. Who sits there, makes videos, and constantly talk about the man you married that you didn't consummate the marriage? And the relevance of that is what? Your guilt. Eating you fucking alive. Telling everyone the reality of what you did. Has something to do with children. That's all I know at this time. Bitch, was you cheating on him, bitch? Was you cheating on him with his friends? Family, homeboys? Or maybe that's it right there. Were they not his fucking kids? Were they someone else's? A friend? I mean, a lover. Not his. And you cheated on this man. Maybe I don't know, maybe you cheated on him wanting to bring bitch, I don't know. Don't do with kids. Maybe you thought you was gonna get some money out of it. The same fucking thing. And they weren't even his. But you didn't want them. You never want them. You just want to make them. I mean the word perplex. You just want to make them to steal. There it is. That's what I heard earlier. To weaponize them. I mean, financial ruin. Someone is in financial ruin or will be because of this. I feel like maybe that was this past situation. Wow. There's something in this card I didn't see before. I'm not sure if it's relevant at this point. But you want to weaponize. Lord have mercy. You want to weaponize the children to get what it is that you want. So you got some kind of weird situation with fucking kids. Children. I don't know. I guess it's you and Moloch over there. Moloch. This motherfucker was not cyberbullying you. That's the shit you would yell and scream about this man all the time. That he was cyberbullying you. You're a fucking lie. That's why I keep my comments closed. No, you kept them close because you didn't want the motherfucker coming through telling the truth. What else? What else? Here. Yeah. Because, see, you keep the comments closed because you don't want the motherfucker to come in and tell the truth in your community, on the comment section and all that kind of shit. Because that's what he was fucking doing. You probably didn't think he was going to follow your ass or find your ass online, and he did. And heard you talking about some kind of way. Maybe your soul sister, your Russian soul sister told his ass. Whoever the neighbor was. What the deal was. What the deal be being. And you was trying to keep this man from telling the truth of the dirt that you did. Look, that's you. Bad reputation. Always, as usual. I'm hearing scum. It's like I said, this motherfucker had money. Like I said that shit before a long time ago. She lost her divinities. I said that shit a long time. This motherfucker, and that's what you thought you was gonna come in and steal this man's money. With your fucking bad habits once again. And of course, as usual, this is what you are. And this is how you acted instead of being a fucking wife. Because that ain't what you wanted to be. No fucking way. Anything else? Fucking liar, bitch. You don't give a fuck. And as bad as it is, I don't know what this man does. I don't know if it's inherited wealth or earned wealth or whatever the fuck it is. But you were dead set on destroying it. You was going to try to get that money any way you could. You was trying to get this man's money any way you fucking could. Come back over here. Lie about it. Who knows what kind of... With your fake ass smile that somebody wasn't buying any longer. Man has not been cyberbullying you, has not been following you, has not been looking you up, none of that shit. Man ain't got time for that shit. You're the game player. You're the child, not him. You couldn't hustle this motherfucker. Like you came here in Cleveland and hustled these motherfuckers here. You couldn't hustle this motherfucker. But you was going to try to destroy this motherfucker any way you motherfucking could, bitch. You dirty as fuck. You a dirty bitch. You a dirty bitch. You going to get that money. I bet you I said that a long time ago. You said, how she know? How she know that? Well, I better get online and tell everybody she lost her divinities. They don't believe her. Tell the truth on my motherfucking ass. It's something else here, bitch. I'm just steady looking at this one card here. I'm not quite sure what it is. It's the same thing. It's this 3 situation. Here. That's when I heard your name that 9 times the other day. The 3 of Swords in reverse, the 3 of Cups in reverse, and these 3 of Cups upright. I'm not quite sure the relevance, but like I said, the 9 times I heard your name the other goddamn day, and I grated my fucking ears like goddamn I can't. And here, look, 9 of Wands right on the bottom. And I'm like, goddamn, I can't even hear a person's name without my ears, without me cringing the fuck up. One shuffle. What else do you fucking do? Maybe you didn't consummate the marriage with that motherfucker. But you consummated something with somebody here. Okay? He wasn't gonna let you be no more of a distraction to his fucking ass. All that. He wasn't with that shit. Bitch, get the fuck out. I'm hearing you done came in and destroyed my home, my life, my business. There you go. You was fucking around with this, with cheating on the motherfucker. Cheating on his fucking ass, which again, it's the same shit for you all the time, over and over, the same fucking cards, over and over and over again. Same shit. Same shit. Somebody snooping on your fucking ass, or maybe you were snooping on his fucking ass, or the lover, his friend or brother, whatever the fuck this motherfucker was. Come on. Again, this shit keeps coming up too. Hold on. You were cheating on this man with someone and got pregnant. And maybe you didn't consummate the marriage. And maybe that's like, see, you walked away up out of there with egg on your fucking face, bitch. As usual. I'm hearing this motherfucker maybe caught you in the act or something like that. Okay? Here. No, what does it say? Blocked, silent treatment, cut off all communication. Okay, you ain't like that shit. I feel you don't talk to me because you wanted that money. Get that money one way or another. That's all you want. That's all you're about. Wait a minute. Anything else? I just feel like you probably cheated on him and got pregnant, but I'm hearing that twice. This wasn't a one-time thing. I'm hearing twice. And I keep hearing at least. I'm trying not to. I heard one time more than 2 times, and now I'm hearing at least. I'm like, I don't know. But at least twice. No, maybe you were not. Maybe you did not consummate the marriage with him. Or maybe y'all wasn't having sex a lot or something like that. But bitch, you did with somebody. And I'm hearing somebody he knows. I think it was like a friend or something like that, okay? I don't know. Somebody was ignoring some fucking red flags. Or maybe not wanting to believe deception or something like that, okay? Thinking that he probably was thinking that, oh, he found somebody. You know, because how you do that. I can't even do the little, what's the little bop shit you do, okay? But, you know, I'm sexy and I'm beautiful and I'm light-skinned and I'm smart. I know big words and I had hair down my back and blah, blah. And I'm an international woman and all of that kind of stuff, okay? The game you play. This is how that's how you presented yourself as a high value person. But when you got there, he saw you for what and who you truly was. And I don't know how he fucking did with that old silly ass, ugly ass dress you had on in that chair. Looked like one of them pH balance is off dresses. You got to get some air up in there. That country shit. Just like when I had that dream that time and I saw Zeke bleeding over there, taking you to the movies. Taking you to the movies at Shaker Square. I said, look at these 2 bitches. And both of y'all had on that country ass shit. I said, she done brought this bitch to the fucking movies. And I said, maybe she took her to a little Japanese place next door that I used to take bleeding to. Ricky, how you be finding these places? This is nice. See, and she gonna pretend like she found the place. I know a nice place I can take you. Breathe. And the movies right by the movies. They got real good plum sake and french fries. And thinking to yourself the whole time, that's what me and Nikki used to get all the time. You'll be my new Nikki. I look at the dresses both of them got on. And bitch, you look like you had some kind of head wrap on, some kind of scarf up on your head. And y'all was at the counter getting some refreshments. And she telling you, I did, like she always did, I did such and such for you. I don't know, getting popcorn or some shit. And icy drink or something. One shuffle. And you had never talked about somebody raggedy. And I said, look at this old This country ass shit, both them, bitch. I feel your motherfucking ass. Return to sender. So look at this old country ass shit. They both of them got on. What else this bitch do to this man? And she got nerve to be online calling anybody anything. Both of them looking bammer than a motherfucker. See, you thought this mother... There you go. Oh my God. There you go, bitch. Doing your love spell on his motherfucking ass. Thinking he couldn't see. So you could steal his fucking money. As per usual, bitch. Confirmation, bitch. On your motherfucking ass. See, that's what you wanted. That's what you came in and did. All the same cars pretty much be coming for your fucking ass. And cause destruction in this man's life. I'm hearing cause heartache, pain, especially when he saw what you was about and what you was on. It's like take from me, steal from me. You know, I mean, after all I've done. It's good to this woman. She came here to take from me and steal from me. But your love potion numbers and 9s and shit. And then he blocked your fucking ass. And you were mad. You decided to come up here. See, you thought you had achieved something. You came up here. The motherfucker didn't go the way you wanted it to go. So you could just steal from his fucking ass. You want to steal from his ass, take his money, come on back here, or whatever the fuck, and be single, sexy, and successful. It's like you came here and tried that shit. But see, it have worked on these motherfuckers. And see, this motherfucker, see, you trying to destroy this motherfucker's life. And his money, his wherewithal, because you didn't get what you wanted, and your little tricks and lies didn't work, and he was not gonna allow you to lie on his fucking ass, like you've been doing, like you do with me and everybody else. You create false narratives and lies. So your next scheme and scandals, I'm a star seed for intergalactic, all of that dumb shit. Try my new scam, the spiritual scam. You're trying to avoid, you got some legal issues, bitch. And you might have some that date back to this with this motherfucker. I have no clue, but you're trying to avoid this shit right here, bitch. As per usual. And bitch, I told you, bitch, you better be fucking careful. You better be fucking careful. You got this right here. See, you don't know who this man was. You might have messed with the wrong person here, okay? Just any fucking body. You don't know who anybody is. You just do shit. And I guess you've been allowed to get away with it. Or you do enough of your rituals and stuff to keep you out of jail for long enough. Or lick somebody's balls or something like that to stay out of jail long enough. But it's always this shit in some way, shape, or form. I don't know. Yeah, what am I talking about? I don't know. His friend. I don't know. Friend, family member, business partner, whatever the case may be. Co-worker. Some man. Other man that you laid down with and made, I keep hearing it in plural, babies with, that you did not keep. And we saw this card. So I don't know if you serial abortionist, if you aborted the children, maybe them the two Molech was saying you had and gave to him. I'll just say this: created, allegedly, and gave to him. Bitch, like I said, you better be careful. Or you was either trying to put that man in that situation. He beat my ass. You was thinking hard about that shit. How you could put him here in poverty. And again, that may not have came to be, may not have was born, you know. Maybe it was a motherfucking miscarriage. I don't know. Or hit pressure points on your hand, drink salt water. Bitch, I don't fucking know. And then man might have put his hands on you once after you did all this shit when he saw you was trying to take all his money and still lie feed you with no. I mean, how you did? That's what I said. How you play games with your life like that? Something about a message. Okay, maybe you blocked the message from this motherfucker. I'm gonna pull. See anything else here? If some of the same cards come out, you know, we don't have to dwell on those. Anything else? And this keeps coming out continuously for your ass. Every time I set a stack down because the stack is too big in my hand, you have no, you don't believe no God. You're not a spiritual person. Stop. God, telling people to bow down to you. I don't know. There it is. As usual, your black magic witchcraft. Okay. I don't know. It's something here about intuition. Okay. I don't know. Okay. But surprise. This motherfucker found out. Or that's what it was. He paid attention to his intuition. This man in Finland. And surprise, bitch. I know what the fuck you're up to. Get out. You gotta go. All the fucking time. You are a karmic feminine. And you were about to put this man where you are, in bondage. Which, just like here, what you tried to do came up in reverse 2 times. Reverse. No. This man would not allow that. Like the motherfuckers here allowed you to do that to them. Because they don't have a brain in their head and can't think for themselves. And let other people rule them. Namely women. And I don't know, bitch. I don't know. Your manifestation shit is fucked up. It's weak. You can't manifest. And that's why you can't, because you keep doing shit like this to people. Okay. That's it. Your voodoo shit was not gonna work on this motherfucker. Or he might have had something for you, bitch. I'm going to Finland. Fool somebody. Take his money. Alright. Alright. You all have favor. Peace.